Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. It ain't too sunshine today, guys. It's raining like a son of a bitch. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. It's gonna be epic. That's a little shout out to Mikey Pipes. It's gonna be epic. Bump. Every time he says that, the shit blows up in his face. I have never seen anybody who it just happens so many fucking times. It's gonna be epic. Watch this. I open the gate and it's fucking 52. He wants to show you this sea of fucking air conditioners. It's gonna be epic. He opens the gate and there's 50 fucking bags full of garbage. Bump. Mikey, open the gate first. Take a peek, maybe do a dry run or something, man. Jesus Christ. So, guys, I had this day. I got my toes done yesterday. And I just gotta tell you, man, that, Vietnamese women are fucking beautiful, man. I can see why them servicemen were falling in love over there in Vietnam, man. Those women are beautiful, man. The girl was preaching to me, you got to take care of yourself. I can't do a good Vietnamese voice, but, so sweet, man. Good Lord Jesus. And they just work and work and work. Beautiful. Anyway, so yesterday people came by, a Latin couple. I think they were Puerto Rican. Listen, in the Latin community, a kid who worked for me, he was Mexican. He said, listen, man, he said, when you're talking about Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and Mexicans, he said, listen, man, the Mexicans are the rednecks. Mexicans are the rednecks of the fucking Latin community. And I get it, they're fucking cattle rustlers. They wear Brahma boots, man. Brahma boots. Yeah. Anyways, when these people walked in, keep in mind they have fucking 10 dogs, and there's just no way I could sell to somebody like that, man. Honestly, I can't do that to my neighbors. As much as I would like to stick a couple of them on my way out the door, I can't do that to anybody. 10 fucking dogs? Jesus. But anyways, they walk in and the fucking air conditioning kicks on. And here comes a couple of dog fucking tumbleweeds blowing down the fucking hallway, And the lady's like, it just feels like home to me. Yeah. I was like, really? Let me show you. I got some dog shit on the floor over here in the, in the fucking storeroom. They were sold. They were sold, man. They're like, we'll take it. But we don't have any money. Yeah. Great. Anyways, guys. Johnny has got to think hard. If somebody comes to me with a strong offer, then I will get down to, if they're serious and they want to buy this place, I will have to really consider it. All I did right now is I've got a fish, I've got some bait in the water, you know what I'm saying? And I got something nibbling on it. But I'm not serious about selling this place right now. I don't owe much money on this house. And so I'm sitting on a fucking pretty good pile. And It's just a matter of where I want to go. But the problem is I can't live in a normal house, man. I cannot live in a house where I got Ricky Redneck living next to me 10 fucking feet away, you know, spitting his fucking chew into my fucking grass every morning. I just can't do it. So I gotta think long and hard before I sell this place. But it is fun to show it and talk about it. But where am I gonna go? Maybe in another 10 years I'll sell it. I don't know. But like I said, if somebody comes here and they really want this place, I mean to the point where they're making me a crazy offer, of course I'm gonna take it. Everything's for sale for the right price, Jack. So guys, I gotta get right to fucking hater mail today. Hater mail Friday. Pretty funny stuff. You guys been coming hard at me. Where's my other phone, yo? What? Oh, my other phone's right there. Fuck, it's filming me. Fucking frontal, full frontal fucking lobotomy. Yeah. They were like, listen, you have leukemia. The only way to get rid of it is to kill off half of your fucking brain. I was like, do it. All right, so we're going to get right to the comments from yesterday. That video did pretty good. I put a hose bib in for these people. They're very nice. They're from Canada. And they trust me. They, you know, I come highly recommended from their neighbor. And, you know, the guy left me in his fucking house alone. He knew me for 10 hours, 12 hours. And put a toilet in for them that's been sitting in their garage for a long time. And Skullfoot. Some of these names are scary, man. Skullfoot. Looking good, buddy. Thanks for letting us into your world. Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy here. Johnny's got a camera looking over his shoulder. That flag moved, and I thought, oh, fucking Trumper's here. Coming to kill me. This guy, Henry Kaiser. What kind of house and neighborhood are you looking for? One with no fucking Republicans around me. Yeah. And here they come. Move to a sanctuary city. Yeah. Fuck you. Coffee Clatch. I don't know what Coffee Clatch is from Shadow Man. I have to look that word up. He said, you know, I love you, Johnny. When the Coffee Clatch gets too long, I just fast forward. I love dogs, but that Bella and her barking is too much. Yeah, I'm thinking about, you know, throwing her off the fucking Skyway Bridge, man. You know, just get rid of her. So this guy, Henry Kaiser, not to be confused with Henry Kissinger, I can't, some of these pictures are pretty weird. Okay, this guy from a distance, his orange shirt looks like a big fucking Oompa Loompa head. That was actually his shirt. He says, let's do a test between DAP and that other stuff. And I think what I'll do is maybe take a toilet lid. You know, I've got a toilet sitting out there right now. I'll take a toilet lid and I'll put a line of, you know, I'll chop up a line of DAP and a line of this other caulk and put it on there and let it set up for 10 days and see if that shit. I just think it's going to be more like silicone, kind of gummy and just pulls off like a stretchy But the DAP, man, DAP is the shit. I just can't get it out of the tube. I wish they had little tubes, for caulking guns, with a smaller caulking gun. Because mine just doesn't fit in any tool bag without like taking it over. This guy, this is huge. This is the guy, I think that's what his, I don't want to get into that. I've hit him with some nasty rebuttals about this is huge. He says, I understand you're hurting financially, like a lot of Americans. The only people that are not hurting financially are the illegal immigrants. That Biden is showering with money and benefits to get some under-the-counter votes later this year. Wake up, Johnny. So you're telling me that these illegals come into the country and the first order of business is to get them signed up, fucking, get them a voter ID and a fucking driver's license? Come on, you fucking... Somebody needs to wake up, and it ain't fucking me, you dipshit. Oh yeah, I see lots of fucking immigrants at the fucking polls, Yeah. The only immigrants at the polls are the guys setting up all the fucking goddamn voting booths. They probably do all that work. So let me just talk a little bit about when you get diagnosed with cancer, midstream in your life. I was literally 50 years old, man. I had just come off a long recession from George Bush's presidency. 8 years of this guy. I'll just refresh some of you have a very short memory. George Bush, after 8 years of George Bush, the fucking world was coming to an end. Okay? Banks were closing, people were standing in line, getting their money out of banks, kind of like it is today, It's just fucking terrible. Yeah, you don't see that, dumbasses. So that recession, Sarasota, and Florida in general, and mainly Sarasota, because it's such a fucking desirable place to live, was always kind of recession proof. But that shit hit here too, man. The building, new construction, went to zero, and it took a long time for that shit to come back. It took until 2014, from 2008 to 2014. I might have built one fucking house, man. So I was already in the midst of a long recession down here. So I was getting hit financially. I did own 5 fucking houses and I had income. But then I sold those houses in 2017. And but in 2014, I had just started new construction again. I got a contract to do 20 houses for a guy, and I put them all on the ground. I tub set all of them. I finished 17 of them, trimmed out, final, everything's done. And I got diagnosed with leukemia, man. So it was like one fucking disaster after the next. A very tough economy coming out of 2008. And so I did get hit hard financially. And then you're flat out on your back for a couple of years, trying to recover from a bone marrow transplant. Over 300 hours of chemotherapy fucking ate me up, man. So for the guys who fuck with me out there, you don't know where I've been. You don't know what I've been through. And I hustle, man. Nobody puts more pressure on me than myself. I get out there and I push myself hard every fucking day. And so take your little comments, stuff them up your Republican ass. But I'm good, man. I know a lot of guys, a lot of Republicans who And now we got hit with, right after that, we get hit with fucking COVID, man. So it's been rocky here in this country. It's been, it's been tough, and it just happens to be after Republican, administrations, COVID was not fun. Thank God we had Donald Trump in charge to navigate us through those rough waters. Captain fucking, Bone Spurs is the commander-in-chief. It's kind of rough in these waters, Captain. He's like, yeah, well, why don't we just drain all the water out of the ocean? Geez, I never would have thought of that there, Captain Bone Spurs. So anyways, it's been rough for everybody. And, for you guys who are blaming Joe Biden, blame the corporations. Those are the motherfuckers who are selling you a fucking bag of air with a fucking quarter of a fucking potato in the bottom of it for fucking $2.50. A bag of chips. You can't even eat a fucking sandwich with it. You need to buy 3 bags of chips to have 1 chip for each fucking bite, man. Come on. And they're making record profit. Look at this. I need some surgery. Look at this ear. That one's all tucked in nicely. This one's hanging over like fucking Marco Rubio's fucking. Now that motherfucker's got some ears, boy. That son of a bitch could fly. If he could get them motherfuckers to move a little bit on command, he could probably fly. Dumbo the fucking elephant. Yeah, just thought I'd throw that one in. So we've been fucking hurting, man. It's been very, very... There's a crisis right around the fucking corner in America all the fucking time. And the worst part is that the middle class and the working class of people get hit the hardest. The fucking millionaires and the billionaires, they do good whether the sun comes out or not. They make more fucking money than God. And that's why we're hurting, man. It's the corporations. It's the people getting their fucking dividend checks from their stock. It's just fucking crazy, man. The system is definitely designed to feed off of us. This is where the people, they get their money from. And it ain't Joe's fault, man. Joe wants them motherfuckers to pay their fair share of taxes. That's why they're dialing up the pain so much on American people, so we vote him out and get a fucking dumbass billionaire. Donald Trump's in real fucking jeopardy of losing his shit, man, because he ain't got the money. He can't call up Vlad and say, hey, Vlad, I need $500 million, because they're watching him like a fucking hawk, man. And he ain't got the money, guys. That's why his fucking goofy ass son is out there saying, hey, you trailer trash, can you spare $5 fucking dollars? Please, send it to my dad. He needs to pay his fucking bills. Jesus Christ, and threatening to turn the power off at Mar-a-Lago. I have come so accustomed to getting nasty comments that when I read a good comment, I think, what's this guy's fucking problem? What's he? One of them closet fucking plumbers? Ah! Fucked up, man. East Coast, my friend, Johnny the right-hand chicken choker and the cult leader for the blue screen TV. I can't deny them. I am a righty, and sometimes in life you gotta choke your own chicken, man. But not lately. Johnny been doing all right, Jackson. Johnny been doing just fine. Right hand chicken choker. I like to call myself snapping the carrot. You know what I'm saying? Instead of choking the chicken. This guy, Big John, my friend, he was getting sick watching my video the other day with the fucking camera coming in and out automatically. He's like, thanks for fixing the camera, man. Thanks. It was making me nauseous. End up with a fucking epileptic fit. Seizure. This guy, Ryan Prejener. I love President Donald Trump. That would be ex-President Donald Trump. You tickle me, Johnny. LOL. Oh! You fucking kidding me? Thanks for your service. I love military stories. I got some, guys. I talked to you about, you know, being down in the boiler room. My first fucking day on that damn ship, man. Down in the engine room, it fucking rolled. The ship rolled and I ended up against the side of that fucking boiler and sizzled my whole fucking left arm, man. Walking around like a fucking dope. And then the guys, you know, they have all their little tricks when you show up on the fucking ship. And one of the old timers, he says, hey, I need you to go down to the aft HT storeroom, which is the Holtex. We, the snipes and the Holtex, you know, they're not the sharpest guys in the fucking drawer, you know? Not the brightest light bulbs. So he tells me, I need you to go down there and ask them, we need to use their BT punch. So I'm a greenhorn. I don't know what the fuck. I'm going to do what this guy says. He's got more stripes than I have. So I go down there and I walk in. There's two guys in there, big old burly motherfucker. Hull technician. Those are the guys who do the welding and fix the toilets and unstop the, you know. They were kind of the handymen, you know, on the ship. I mean, they knew their shit. Don't get me wrong. If you're on the ship, you got your job's important. But anyways, I walk in there. Hey, I need a BT punch, and the guy gets up and he fucking nails me, man. Punches me right in the fucking arm, and I was like, motherfucker, where I'm from, I'll knock those fucking teeth out. He's like, tell him you got your BT punch. I was like, you motherfuckers, okay, we play dirty on this ship, I know. It's lucky I didn't punch him right in the fucking chiclets, man. Take out his two front teeth. That first punch, you better make sure that motherfucker counts, Jack. Unfortunately for me, a lot of times my first punch is to the side of your fucking head, but man, when I fucking ring that bell and the first punch comes right down the middle of your fucking face, boing, out like a light. Yeah. So this guy, John Denson, he's from Arizona, so right there we know he's either in the witness protection program or he's just a fucking nutcase, you know, walking around packed, fucking guns hanging off his side. And when the shooting starts, you know, he hides behind a fucking stack of bottled water. Yeah, until the shooting stops. Fucking goofball, you're going off on women now. Well, that's because this one woman told me I need to get a couple crescent wrenches and stop scraping, you know, the finish off of shut-off valves in a fucking dark cabinet. Give me a break, man. It's all about the touch, man, with the mini channel locks, Jackson. Best tool ever invented. It's like having fucking bionic fingers, man. Give it a try before you... This guy, R. Moby. Keep your Floridians right there, Johnny. Yeah, you don't want them. I know. They're a little wackadoodle-doo. I read a nice saw a little ad today about that guy. What the fuck's his name? Matt somebody. He just looks like another Disney character, man. Matt Gaetz. What a fucking creep, man. You guys, man. You're like, yeah, this guy's not creepy enough. There's no way we can vote for him. Let's bring on the next fucking moron. Yeah, we'll take him. Marjorie Taylor Greene, him, maybe. Who knows, you know. George Santos, Matt Gaetz. Back to Marco Rubio. That motherfucker's got ears. He's a little runt, you know, maybe 5 feet tall, but he got ears that would fit a fucking Shaquille O'Neal, you know? What the fuck, man? Make toilets great again. Yeah. Yep. So the USS New Jersey, this guy, Pop Rock, whatever the fuck his name is, talking about the USS New Jersey moving to dry dock in Philly Navy Yard. It was, I went to Philly when I was in the Navy. I was stationed in New Jersey. I went to a few schools while I was there in the Navy. I went down to Philly one time and I had to learn about this new system they installed on our ship. It was OWS, Oily Water System, and it would actually filter bilge water before we pumped it overboard. It would extract all the oil and shit out of it. Oil mainly, that's what it was. Oily water system, you know. But it was kind of sad driving by the waterfront down there and you see all these fucking ships that are all welded shut, you know, over all the hatches, and everything's fucking welded, and just it wasn't in dry dock. My ship, USS Nitro, ended up in Philly, but they sit in the water, you know. They don't dry dock them. It's kind of tough. It's not like a boat yard. You just pull ships out and, you know, put them on a fucking trailer. That's a big fucking load, Jack. So I did see some ships while I was going to school. And then at one point after I got out, I did look up my ship, and they showed a picture of it sitting down there in mothballs in Philly. And then I checked a few years later, and the latest picture that I saw of my ship, USS Nitro, was the poor thing laying on its side on a beach in Texas, man. It was sold for scrap. After they took everything of importance out of it, they sold the damn thing for scrap, and they just cut it up right there on the fucking beach, man. So that was pretty sad. But I do have a dry dock story. We went to Todd Shipyard in Brooklyn, right outside the gate, Flatbush Avenue. Fucking 29-story fucking PJs. The projects, man. You don't want to get caught out in that, motherfucker. You might not come back. I'm in the fucking Navy. Yeah. Where can I buy some crack? We got a man overboard. We got somebody missing, man. Yeah, so we put my ship in there, and they got all the shoring, you know, so that when they let the water out of the dry dock, the ship's sitting there straight, you know. Not my ship. We pulled in there, and they started letting the water out, and that motherfucker listed about 45 degrees, man. You went from walking on the fucking deck to walking on the fucking walls, man. And, so they had to fill that dry dock back up again, throw some divers down in there to get that shit right, man. You know? I wouldn't want to be a diver down there when they're letting the water out of that fucking... It's just dangerous, man. Ugh. But anyways, we were there. we were in dry dock for, I think, 2 or 3 months, man. And they did a lot of work on my ship. It was back when I think the Red Sox played the Mets in the World Series, man, and we lost, man. Terrible, terrible, terrible. The worst way to lose. Ugh. And there was a fucking Mets fan on my ship. He was also the fucking guy who'd give you a loan if you needed it. Yeah. Uh-oh. Kenneth Michael. This guy's got some information. I put this stuff out there in case I turn up missing. He said, well, hell, sunshine, I saw a plumb bob at the gas store. Said when he found you, he was going to get a military shoe shine from you. Said he was going to kick your old ass so hard and fast till he can see himself in the shoes. So be careful today, my friend. Let me tell you something. If I run into Tony Plumbob, the first thing I'm going to do is slap the bitch upside his fucking head. I mean, open hand, just fucking whap! His fucking head's going to go to the left, and his fucking toupee is going to be standing there, fucking sitting still until it falls down to the ground. Then I'm going to stomp his ass, man. Let me just give you guys a pointer, okay, when you're fighting. When I used to, and I did this, you know, when I got my ass kicked out there in the middle of fucking Clark Road, I approach fights like, you know, we're in the Olympics. You go out there and you bang gloves and then you stop, you know? You stop fighting. That's not how fights go, man. You gotta fight dirty, Jack. You gotta bite their fucking ear off, poke their fucking eyeballs out, stick 2 fingers up in their fucking nostrils and rip their fucking nose right off their face. It's all fair in love and war, Jack. It ain't the fucking Olympics. You're not in a fucking tournament. Get in there and fuck whoever it is. Fuck them up quick, man. Get them fucking tapping out. And even when they tap out, you kick them in the fucking head again. Yeah. I learned that lesson. It ain't no, hey, how you doing? I fucking hate you too. Let's get it going. Yeah, let's tap gloves, man. You walk up, you spit right in one of his fucking eyeballs, so he's fighting you with one fucking eye, and then you attack that side with the spit in his eye. Yesterday, it's been cold, man. 34 degrees. It was in Virginia. Plumbing Right. This kid's got his own channel. Cool guy. Back to DAP. DAP it is. A little DAP will do you. A little DAP will do you, man. And if you're in the hood, somebody says, yo, man, give me some DAP. You don't give him a fucking tube of DAP, man. You know, you gotta give him some DAP, bro. Some of you guys will know what I'm talking about. Yesterday, Cold King. 54 degrees. Yeah, it's chilly, bro. I don't know where this shit came from. Old Jarhead Leatherneck. Yep, that's a nice name. Jarhead Leatherneck. Do you take Marjorie Taylor Greene to be your lawfully wedded wife? I do. Yeah. Plum build. Goofy's Plumbing. He liked my joke about Goofy. That somebody called me Mickey Mouse Plumbing. I said I prefer to be Goofy, you know. We're gonna go with the Disney fucking motif. Bruce Shad, he got the... Get the fucking winch! Strangers in the night. Alright, guys. It's Friday. Enough of that. I've had enough. I gotta drink some more coffee. I feel fucking trapped. I feel like I'm in a fucking phone booth, you know, and it's raining outside. You just want to get the fuck out of there. Yeah. I don't know what to do. My dogs, I got them trained like you wouldn't fucking believe, Jack. I closed those bedroom doors, and Gussie, who was the one who was a real problem, he's like, I'm out of here. He runs right to the back door, and I open it up and, you know, get hit with a fucking barrage of dog shit smell. I throw them out and then shut the fucking door as quick as I can. I gotta wait for that shit to dry to get it out of there. I think my pool people locked my dogs in the fucking shed. Assholes, no fucking water. Not good, man. Fucking shit all over the place, and I just can't even get past the smell to go out there and clean it up, man. Fuck. It's terrible, man. It's terrible. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I gotta look at the weather and see what the fuck's going on. I was planning on not working today, and I was thinking of going to the beach, man, just to like rub it in your faces, you know, show you how beautiful the beach is. Yeah, maybe, you know, grab something to eat on the water. Breathe. Guys, some guy said I would have great job on the hose bit, but I would have preferred fucking copper just because I'd be afraid I'd break that CPVC. That shit's hard, man. That shit's hard. When I first went to the thing, when they first came out with CPVC, they had a seminar up at the Holiday Inn here in Sarasota near the airport, and all the plumbers in town went there, and they had a glass tube about 3-4 feet high, and they stick a piece of CPVC pipe in it, in the bottom, and they take like a fucking cannonball, and it was about 5-6 pounds, and they drop it down that tube, and it would smash that fucking pipe, and not a damn thing would happen to it. But I can tell you, if you did that same test with copper, copper's gonna crush, especially if it's soft copper. But you know, CP, stop fighting it, man. It's good shit. I strapped that stuff. It's up against the wall. Nothing will ever break that, man. Ever. The whole house is full of it anyways. What the fuck, man? That's what we use in Florida. You know? Yeah, they're fucking goofy down here, man. What are you gonna do? It's like the fucking asylum in Florida, man. All the crazy motherfuckers from all over the country come here, man. Homeless people. I mean, if you're gonna be homeless, you might as well be sleeping under a palm tree rather than freezing your fucking ass off up in New York City, living in a fucking tunnel in the dark, you and 1,000 fucking rats crawling all over you. All right, I gotta go. Mikey, have a great day. Mikey Pipes, Steve Lav, get them fucking oil-fired burners fucking going again. Change that nozzle. So fucking riveting. Get that nozzle changed. Yeah, let's add a little more air to that fucking damper. Let me check the fucking draft over the fire. Ah! Let me pull this fucking goddamn filter off and complain about the bio slime. Yeah! Come on, you fucking cheap bastard. Change the filter. Cost 99 cents. We make millions and millions and billions of gallons of biofuel. If you have to change a filter once a fucking year to offset fucking oil production, That's a good thing, man. Come on. The fuck? You guys just... You need to woke up, motherfucker. Woke up, boy!